Hello, welcome to our podcast of Junkies. I'm Dave O'Neill.
I'm Kitty Flanagan,
And I'm Glenn Robbins.
also known as Family Assorted.
Oh, family
It's the
assorted.
sweet and salty roundabout. Get on board! Choo-choo!
With another biscuit edition. This
Biscuit
time,
edition.
chocolate biscuits.
Chocolate edition. But before we do that, Dave, I've got a story for you.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think I either met Missy Moo or a relative of. Now, Missy Moo is a harsh critic of ours
Famous.
who gave us a review, which was, "These two are gross."
Just eating and talking.
There was no need for it. Just don't listen.
Oh, I think I heard about this.
Yeah, Missy Moo.
Missy Moo.
She hit hard.
Yeah. Doesn't like us, which I always find is,
Where is she, by the way?
We don't know.
online, hiding behind.
On your comments for the
Yeah,
podcast.
you know
On
when
the
you get
podcast.
reviews. You
Yeah.
read the reviews for
Yeah,
somehow
yeah,
related.
Is in there,
Yeah.
Missy Moo. Yep.
Missy Moo doesn't like us.
Yeah.
And then I was out for a walk the other day, walking my dogs in my neighbourhood that I love. I'd literally just finished telling someone about how much I loved my neighbourhood and all the people that live here, and everyone's so nice. And I went walking around. It was a beautiful Wednesday evening, like just gorgeous temperature. And I actually had a smile on my face as I was walking because I was just
Unusual.
enjoying the vibe so much.
Unusual.
Hello, birds.
Yeah,
Hello,
I
birds.
really was. I was having such a moment. And a woman walked towards me. She was in yoga pants. She had a flower behind her ear. And I thought, look at this lady. She's out enjoying herself too.
Good on her.
She got really close to me and she said, "I don't find you funny at all," and just kept walking.
Oh, my God.
And I felt like it was a drive-by shooting.
What's that all about?
I wasn't working. I was in my
That's
hood.
terrible.
And I wish I'd thought to call out, "Are you Missy Moo?"
Yeah, you're Missy Moo.
She's got
Isn't that
some
an odd
issues
thing?
going on.
Well, that's the thing. It was so outlandish that usually would be the sort of thing that would send me into a bit of a tailspin. And this time I just kind of went, that's so weird and so full of venom that I was even able to step back and go, I think that says a lot more about her than me.
Yeah, did she
Well,
look
she's
unhinged?
Clearly.
She's unhating herself.
Well, I think she was off to yoga, which she
How
clearly
old?
needed.
How old do you reckon?
Maybe
50?
I'd like to say 60 in case she's listening, but no, I think it was only about 35.
35.
Yeah, 35, 40.
Because I've had a couple of those.
Oh, you got to tell the story.
Really?
One question.
You've-
Yeah, no, we were in Byron Bay,
Wow.
and I would cross the road. He jumped in front of me. Stop!
Oh.
One question. Yeah, what's your question? He goes, I don't like your show.
Oh, my God.
And you go, that's not a question.
Question.
That's my favourite story.
And then-
one question.
And then getting on a plane, and a guy comes up to me and passes me a note
What?
Oh, my God.
and says, "We the deaf find you highly offensive."
Oh, the deaf people.
Uncle Arthur.
Oh, because he wears a hearing aid.
Uncle Arthur wears a hearing aid and is a silly old man. So he's saying that I am saying that all people who are deaf are therefore silly. And never at any point did we ever do. I'm defending myself now.
That's
A long time ago.
A long time ago. Yeah, but it's a weird.
That's a very weird.
That's full on what happened.
Yeah, and he's going, we the
Conclusion
deaf.
to draw.
We the deaf.
Yeah,
You're representing the deaf,
hold
mate.
everybody.
Yeah.
But also, he's kind of saying that silly people don't have a right to hear.
There you go.
Like you have to be
Yeah.
a completely sensible person if you want to have a hearing aid. You can't be an idiot and be deaf. And I would say you probably can be, can't
Of
you?
course it could be.
It's your
Well-
right to be an idiot if you're deaf, if you want to be.
That's full on. What happened? A guy came to my show once and said, I never liked you, but you won me over. That's-
Yeah.
I don't
At
look,
least
if
you
I'd
win them
been
over.
working, if I'd done a gig in
Bombed.
town, if I'm
Yeah.
in town, even if I'm in town, but it was the fact that it was in my neighbourhood. I just
That's
Yeah,
felt
that's
really
not
violated.
Yeah,
That's horrible.
So what I did, I thought, well, I'm going to follow her.
Yeah, did you?
Fantastic. It
So I
did.
started
Oh, this is
following
good.
And I started following her.
Sick
and
the dogs on her?
The first thing she did was pull out her phone. So I thought, okay, she's now texting her friend going, you can never guess what I just did.
Did you turn around to follow? How did you follow?
Well, I was walking that way and she went down a lane. I went, I'm just going to walk down that lane too. And my face never changed. My expression never changed. I just kept the same smile on my face. I didn't react at all when she said something. So I was walking, following her, because I thought, well, if anything, I want to know where she lives so I don't walk past her house because I don't want
Yeah.
another drive-by shooting. And she got a bit further after she sent her text that obviously said, oh, I gave her what for. And then she turned around and she did look a bit frightened when she saw that I was still coming after
Yeah.
her. And then, unfortunately, a nice lady was getting her kids out of the car and she opened the door and she blocked my path and my vision. But because she was so sweet and she went, hello, how are you? And had a bit of a chat. I was like, oh, I'm really well, and see, you're restoring my faith in the neighbourhood.
And you told her about what
but
happened?
no, I didn't.
Yeah.
But I was kind of like, I didn't want to push her aside and go, I'm tailing someone.
Yeah.
I'm undercover here,
I'm on the
lady.
job here. Yeah.
So unfortunately, I lost her because I think when she saw I was still following her, she did speed up. She
Yeah.
used the I've got my eye out. I
Oh,
want to see where she
yeah.
lives.
Missy Moo?
I'm thinking maybe it was Missy Moo
Missy
or a
Moo.
friend of.
You know what's happened? All the friends have been raving about you and stuff, and she's just going, oh, God. You know, she probably hasn't even watched any of you or seen any of your
Oh,
shows.
look, I'm sure she has. And look, I have no I do not mind at all. I know there are people that don't like what I do, but I just didn't know why she had to tell me on my nice
Yeah,
walk.
It's offensive.
Yeah.
Rude.
Like-
But having said that, you've been popular for a long time, and maybe the tide is starting to turn.
Actually, we've got
Yeah.
as you would say, Glenn, we've got a surprise for you. Can you come in? Come in, madam.
Missy Moo, come on in, you old character.
Here's the flower child now.
Yeah.
She's got a knife.
But see,
Not
here's
good.
what I would ask you, Glenn. Now,
Uh-oh.
I mean, had I had the wherewithal to
What would
say
you say to
something-
that?
Well, see, all I wanted to do, and because as I was walking afterwards, I was thinking, but what would I say? Because I only wanted to
What
say
did she
something
say?
nice.
I didn't.
She said, I don't find you funny at all. And it was like,
Okay.
it was the venom. But I thought, I wish I could have said something nice back to her because it
Yeah.
feels like she needed to hear something nice.
Yeah.
But I couldn't think of anything that wouldn't sound
yeah,
defensive
yeah,
or,
yeah, yeah.
you know, I mean, maybe it should have been, are you okay? I wanted to kill her with kindness.
Yeah, well, that's what my mother-in-law used to say. Kill
I
him
thought
with
that
kindness.
was the only
But
thing to
what-
do, but I couldn't think of
I
something.
love your flower.
Yeah. And the fact that I'd actually been admiring it, that's probably what I said.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was just admiring your flower.
Oh, that would be funny.
thinking I
That
should
would be
get one.
good. That
Well,
would be
I had
good.
the opportunity to come back once with that.
And what happened?
I may have told you this story before, but it was at the golf club. I hate saying that, but I'm a member of the golf club. It's not against the law, okay?
We all
We
know
always
you
talk-
play golf, mate.
It's all right. We always
all
talk
know.
about golf because
Kitty-
I save the best
yeah.
lollies for my golf.
Kitty
lolly
plays
bag.
golf.
Yeah, and I drive an Audi. Well, yeah, okay, get over it.
Whatever. All right.
Yeah,
People know
right
you've
over.
done well.
Anyway, so I'm at the golf club, going down the stairs. A gentleman coming the other way, who owns a very large funeral home. See,
I
I'm painting a
remember this.
picture.
I remember
I'm
this.
painting- I've told you the story. haven't I?
No,
Oh.
no, you haven't.
I have.
Yeah. Goes, oh, Glenn, saw your show the other night. Got halfway through it, so bad I had to turn it off.
Oh my god!
And it wasn't your show. It was a show you just appeared in.
It was,
Oh my god!
yeah.
It was Fisk.
No, it wasn't Fisk.
It
Before
probably
that.
was.
Yeah,
It probably was.
I forget
No, it
what
wasn't.
I don't.
No, I remember what it was.
Probably.
It wasn't Kath and Kim. Anyway, it was a sitcom
Yeah.
that you'd appeared in.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
It wasn't. It was ages
And
ago.
and this is true, and his name's Des. I said, Des would say that. I said, Des, it's funny you should say that, because I was in one of your funeral parlours not so long ago, and it was so bad, I myself walked out halfway through. And I worded it that well.
Yeah.
And then I said, anyway, play well. See you later.
Oh,
And then he came up to me later and goes, well, Glenn's mad at me. I said, no, I'm not.
yeah. See now,
But-
why? See, that's what I don't like. See,
Yeah,
suddenly you've
you're
been
the
at
bad.
him,
I'm the bad guy.
yeah.
whereas he started it.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
came out attacking.
Yeah, and that's the thing. A counter punch is also always so much better than a punch. A punch is like nothing, but a counter punch can drop you.
Yeah.
If you make fun of someone and you go whack.
Yeah.
But anyway,
It's hard because you put on the spot. So, anyway.
yeah, but I was pretty proud of myself.
Yeah, yeah, that's
because
good.
I had
Oh,
been
that's
to a
very
funeral
good.
and I didn't think it was great. It's kind of like could do with a bit of a
Pick
coat
your
of
game
paint
up,
here and
Des.
there. Are they real flowers? Plastic? I think they're plastic. Anyway, so Moo Moo, I'm on the lookout.
Missy Moo.
When I
Missy
drive
Moo.
around
Missy
here
Moo.
from now on,
Yeah.
winding the window down.
Have a look
Excuse
for
me.
it. Blonde hair, navy yoga pants, flower in her
God.
hair, face full of hatred.
Yeah. I had a bad day, obviously.
Yeah.
No need to take on it.
And she thought, pass it on.
Yeah, well, that's bad.
Pay it forward. Pay the bad
well,
one.
I predict if you ever see her again, she will apologise.
No, I don't think
No,
so.
she won't.
She was very happy with herself.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
I had
she was
another
happy
one.
with
Sorry,
herself.
they're all coming back to me now. I was at a bar, just waiting for a drink.
We'll get to biscuits soon. Hang on.
leaning over the counter waiting for a drink. Guy comes up next to me because, you know, when you're all waiting for a drink,
Yeah.
you're getting quite close. He turns to me and goes, yeah, I like about 60% of what you do.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, you put in mathematical terms, mate.
I like
Wow.
about 60%.
Oh,
And, you know,
whack off.
I was doing the sums again. That's probably about right.
No, whatever.
I said, hang on, let's get a pen and paper and let's work through that 40%, you know.
Oh, how annoying.
But why would you, I like about 60%.
Put a figure on it.
Just, yeah. I mean, I think that's why I said nothing, because that was my mum's constant refrain as a kid. Was,
Very
if you've
good
got
response.
nothing, if you've got nothing nice to say nothing at all. And so I've always kind of had that in the back. So I thought, well, I can't think of anything nice to say, so I'm not going to say anything. But that's kind of
Did you get a bit hot?
why I didn't
Did you get a bit
understand.
hot?
I would usually get really hot in the face and my heart would go really fast.
Yeah.
But I kind of didn't. I think I was just so shocked by it and so devastated that it happened in my neighbourhood.
Yeah.
I think that's why I turned to follow her, because I just went, I'm not ready to.
God,
I'm not ready to give this up. I need to.
I wish Pickle was a killer dog. You
Yeah,
just
maybe
sick Pickle onto her.
But see, that threw me as well. It's like, how can you look at someone who's walking two fluffy dogs, and they're very cute looking dogs?
They are cute.
And I mean, wouldn't that drain all the hate from your
You'd
from
reckon.
your eyes?
No, but she's hating herself.
Yeah.
You know the Jay Leno story? I think I've told you.
No?
Where he pulls up at the lights and he's had a bit of road rage with the guy next. You know when you have road rage, then you pull up the lights and then you wind the windows down?
Hawks.
And he goes, and they start going, you're an idiot. No, you're an idiot. You cut me off. No, I didn't. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. And then they go, and then there's the next set of lights. Because, you know, and so they've got to continue it on.
Yeah.
And Jay Leno goes to him, you know what? You hate yourself, your wife hates you, and your kids hate you.
Oh, God.
Oh,
And the guy burst out crying,
oh,
Oh, no.
and he had to pull over and console him.
oh!
So you were on the verge of having to do some therapy for someone who was
Having a bad
who was
day.
having an episode, having a bad day.
Well, I did think, you know, like one of the things that, you know, I would have liked to say to her is, well, I hope no one ever says something like that to your kids.
Yeah, or to you even.
Or to your kids, did
To
you
your
say?
kids, yeah. I hope no one's ever that mean to your kids, because everyone's also, we shouldn't bully anymore and we shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But you can just outright attack someone in
Yeah.
the street.
Yeah, tax someone you see on TV. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's terrible.
Anyway, it was that
Yeah.
outlandish
Does she
that I
listen?
didn't
No, she doesn't listen in.
No, she might.
Because
might
she
be doing
writes
some
review.
Hate listening.
Oh, this is good
Missy.
because she may be her.
Yeah, might be.
She
But
might
that's
hear
why I thought
this.
she might be Missy,
Missy
Moo.
Moo.
She might be
Oh,
Missy
well,
Moo.
all welcome respond.
Yeah.
So,
Good Lord. Well, let's do our biscuits. Favourite
Yeah.
chocolate biscuit?
I have to let my cat out so you can have some Sarge time too.
Oh, yeah, where is the
Dave.
cat?
He's locked in his room.
Oh, you haven't met Sarge yet. Glenn loves cats.
Oh, you met Sarge?
I've met Sarge.
Sarge
He's
the
great.
mouse killer.
Oh, that's right. That's Tory.
Yeah, I try to help him out.
Well, Glenn, you get out your favourite
Yeah, I'm a
chocolate
little
biscuit.
worried about mine because I too went to the supermarket today, and I stood there and I went, and I'll admit, can I admit what I was going to go for?
Yeah.
Please.
But you may be disappointed. I was going to go chocolate royal.
Yeah, great. Marshmallow, jam, biscuit, chocolate.
Wow. I don't think there's jam, is there?
I think
There's a touch
there
of
jam?
Yeah, there's jam
There's
underneath
jam.
the marshmallow.
I had a look at the pack.
Okay.
It was the strawberry version.
Oh, nice.
Oh, strawberry
I-
marshmallow.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe no jam in that one.
What has happened of late? I have a theory. Strap yourselves in.
Right.
When you get a coffee or when you get, hot chocolate, whatever, and you go, I want something with my hot chocolate. Oh, okay, I'll have to have a muffin. Muffins these days aren't muffins. They're cakes.
They are cake.
They're huge. They are as big as your head. Lamington, huge.
Yeah.
You can't, I just want a little thing
Yeah.
that goes on the side of the plate.
That's where the Biscoff comes in.
That is exactly from the last episode. Yeah. And this is where my chocolate one comes in because I see that you have something on the table that's similar. Is this a blind tasting?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I went for the Byron Bay triple choc
Mini cookie.
because now when I have these, and I haven't, and I saw them today and went, I have had those for ages. When I have them, I know I go on about it, but I don't have any guilt with one. If I have a whole chocolate biscuit, there's a level of guilt there.
Yep.
Because they're tiny, aren't they? 10-cent
Oh,
coin?
sorry.
I'll tell you what the beauty of these biscuits is. They're a touch cakey too, which is why I like them.
I'm a cake man.
Yeah. So you got a bit of biscuit, bit of cake.
Oh,
I've
They're
been
nice
in the
and-
car on a hot day, so hopefully.
oh
they're okay.
that's quite decent size. Look at that. It's like the size of a marshmallow, a bit bigger.
They're so cokey.
Is
I
that
love them.
white chocolate in there? Triple
I think it is.
choc cookies. I haven't got my glasses.
Yeah, that's good.
That's very good.
Dry.
But if you've got your hot chocolate or your cup of tea, you're fine.
Maybe they dried out in the car.
No. That's their texture. I like it.
Indulgent bite-sized cookie with a rich cocoa
again, that's a
base,
big bite.
crammed with decadent white and dark chocolate chunks. Yeah, Byron Bay, always good, I reckon.
I've only discovered of late. I'm late to the party, and I'm loving what I'm seeing. Again, small pack. They're smart with their packaging. They're going. You're not. If you eat all these, don't feel bad.
Yeah.
There's probably 10 in there, and they feel. What's the connoisseur at the classy end of the
Yes.
The buffet.
buffet?
Yeah. Well, I brought the Rocky Road ones, which aren't quite as classy because they've got jelly lollies in them as well as chocolate chips. Oh, well, reach
Yeah,
down
I'd love to have one. I haven't one of those
These
either.
weren't my chocolate biscuit, but these one of the ones when I was scanning, because I was focusing and looking at all the biscuits, I saw them, and when I saw they had the Rocky Road ones, I went, I've got to get a packet of those. The best ones are the mint chocolate chip ones. But they're so hard to find. They're like
I'm not.
Don't know.
They're,
You've got to go
they're a rare bird.
There's a factory outlet, isn't there, in Byron Bay? You can go to the factory.
So.
Yeah, I've been to the factory.
But yeah, I'm telling you, the last time I had to buy the mint chocolate, I bought up a whole batch because they're very
You went
rare.
made hay while the sun shines.
It's in that industrial bit near the petrol station.
So
Anyway.
these ones have got choc chunks, pecans, and jellies. And they're the mini version. So have yourself one of those. But yeah, I like that. It's almost a sandy texture, but it kind of works.
It is.
And that's chocolate as well. Is it chocolate?
Oh, smell that.
It is a chocolate biscuit, with chocolate chunks, nuts, and jelly lollies.
Oh my god!
What's that flavour?
It's the raspberry lolly.
It brings up an interesting point for me. Have you ever discussed crumbling factor?
Yeah, no. Have we?
Because I believe the crumble factor on those is quite high.
I would say so, definitely. Yeah.
Meaning,
One of the highest, I'd put
you're
it
in the
at.
good room,
Yeah. Yeah.
but who are you? You've got to meet the Prime Minister or something. You're in the, and they come round with and then you have a biscuit.
Yep.
Do you bring the plate up and let the crumbs, excuse me,
And the choking factor too, obviously, the
or
crumbs.
do you,
Let's take a pause. Okay, so Glenn's been taken off in an ambulance.
Yeah,
We weren't
it's
able to
terrible.
do the Heimlich manoeuvre.
We didn't know he was anaphylactic. I'm sorry. He is going to be on death row. Oh, he's back.
rest
Is he?
assured,
Yep.
everyone,
Crumble
I'm
factor.
okay.
The Prime Minister's there
Yep.
in your living room, in the good
They've
room.
come round with the biscuits.
Yep,
Are you choosing in terms of what will crumble?
Yeah.
absolutely.
Because I'm going to do it now. No, I won't do it in your nice house. The only way to get a dropped biscuit or a crumbed biscuit is to stand up
Stand up and brush it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can't do that at the Prime Minister's
No.
house.
Also, you got to factor in melting and chocolate on your face and stuff like that.
Yeah, chocolate biscuits I wouldn't choose because they get on your fingers.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't you would
No chocolate teddy bears or Tim
Yeah, no.
Tams.
A
Yep.
chocolate cup, no. But
what would
when
you,
I bite a biscuit, if I'm in company and I have to, be careful of someone's house, don't you do that thing where you bite it and then you press your tongue against the cut edge?
see, we're learning.
Yes.
You don't do that?
What do you do?
I get the muscle memory of that.
You bite the biscuit and then so think of the bite mark as the cut edge of the
Yes.
biscuit. And what you do is you go bite and then
Put your tongue on it.
press your tongue against the cut edge to
stop
lift
the
all the
crumbs.
crumbs off.
Oh, that's brilliant.
It's kind of like putting a sponge down to pick up the crumbs.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
So it's insurance for
So that'll stop.
Embarrassment.
Yeah, that'll stop a lot of the crumbage. If someone has served you a crummy biscuit,
Oh, that's great. I'm going to remember that.
Well,
because
do you want to-
they're a high crumb factor.
Yeah, they are. Because some biscuits have a slight explosion factor.
Yeah, I would say
Crack.
the Monte Carlo.
Crack, pop.
Monte Carlo,
Yeah.
you're right.
You go crack, and they go. You're not all the way through yet, and already it's falling away.
Shattering. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bit goes into your tea, bit goes into your lap. The Prime Minister's there looking out the window. He's going.
Embarrassing.
Don't look at him. He's crumbling biscuits.
If it's Anthony Albanese, he wouldn't be eating biscuits because he's always on a diet, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah. He lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Before he became Prime Minister.
Mm.
No carbs, apparently. So we'll move on to my favourite chocolate biscuit. And because we're doing bite size,
Can you hear me sucking my teeth through the microphone?
do it again.
People
we
who
can
just
hear that.
People who just think it's what is it? ASMR.
ASMR.
Well, I have got a bit of... there's something caught there.
Do you want to get you? Do you want
Do you
to
need
have
to
a
go and
break?
have a pick?
Do you want to have a break?
No, don't have a
Get
break.
pick.
Let's keep it real.
Okay. You're going to pick while you broadcast.
Hang on, Courtney, play some music while
Picking
while
music.
Glenn has
We need
a-
some picking music.
Yeah.
Bit of banjo. Dong, 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 that kind of stuff. Glenn's on the
Give us
front
some
porch.
I had a very satisfying little outing there.
You did, didn't you? The ultimate. How often do you... I mean, I don't want to get into details, but how often do you rotate that?
Change it out.
The schnizzle or whatever it's called. The
I have
Schwitzer.
a friendly group on my desk, and they all get a turn to come out with me.
Do you... what, 1 or 2 days does that last?
Well, you can wash them.
Oh, you wash them.
Toothbrush.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Give them a brush.
Yep.
Good on you.
You really realise you've got nothing to do.
When you're washing your
when you're
Schwitzels.
washing
Your Pixters.
Pixters.
What-
Let's come to
What's
this.
your vibe about toothpicks? Do you like a traditional...
Too
They do
aggressive.
splinter sometimes.
Too aggressive.
They're a flawed instrument.
Yeah.
The Pixters you can push through your teeth and it's got texture on it to bring the stuff back out. It's I think the toothpick is only good now for cubes of cheese
Yeah.
and holding a sandwich together.
If you were a toothpick, you'd be a bit worried.
You're like a travel agent.
Oh, you're like a travel
You're on
agent
the
or a
way out.
taxi.
Yeah.
Or a taxi.
Yeah.
Ubers are the Twixters. Or
You've
what they
got
call
not much going on. Pixters.
Pixers are the Uber.
Yeah,
You know what? You know what they're called? A disruptor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
No one goes
disruptor.
to the chemist and goes, there's only Pixters or dental floss. Have you got any toothpicks?
Yeah.
No one wants a splinter of wood in their
It's a
mouth.
splinter of wood that was deemed cool to poke out of your mouth. Remember?
Yeah, and movies and
Yeah.
stuff. Clint Eastwood, etc.
Well, I watched, don't judge, I watched,
Emily in Paris.
no, Top Gun Maverick,
Oh,
yeah.
Top Gun
Do you
2.
do you have a toothpick?
the new cool guy, because, it's the next generation Top Gun.
Yeah,
And
Tom
so-
Cruise. He must be in it, though,
Oh,
is
yeah,
he?
of course, Top Gun Maverick, he is Maverick.
Yeah. He's got a new cool apprentice.
So, no, he comes back as, like, the teacher.
Oh,
The student has become the teacher, or what is it?
yeah. The career hasn't ended up how we thought it
So
would.
he's now the teacher, and he's got the new young hotshots, and the new Top Guns, and the cool one, the new Iceman, has a has a toothpick that he's moving around in his mouth.
Is there a Goose? Is there a new
No,
funny
don't
guy?
you remember Goose died?
I know that, but is there a new funny guy to
Yeah,
replace
Goose's
him?
son replaces him.
Oh,
Have you
love
not
it.
seen it?
Of course I haven't. Well, would I see Top Gun 2?
This is my second viewing. I
You
saw
like
it at
it?
the movies.
You like it?
I love it.
Oh, okay.
It's a really good movie.
Oh, well, I believe
Gun?
you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I believe you.
I didn't. I
Didn't
don't
you
know if
like the first one?
I can't remember.
You lost.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Love and
Feeling.
I mean, I don't like the love story.
No,
Yeah,
with
that's
You like
fine.
it? You're an action girl.
I don't know. It's just one of those films that's really well put together and really well paced, and just you kind of just
Who
on the
pointed-
ride.
Who
It's good when
pointed
that
out to
happens.
me? I can't remember who it was, but they said, I think it was Jonathan Brown, the football player, said, "Have you noticed in Top Gun the pilots tell you what's going on because you have no idea what's going
Yeah.
on? I've got to dip down underneath your wing now and flip around
Yeah.
5 times." You're
And
like,
they do it really well in the second one.
Yeah.
Whoever shot all the action sequences, because I usually find car chases and all those
Boring.
things quite boring, and also I don't know where they're going and who cares.
Yeah.
But they do it really well in this
well, I'm
one.
going to see it on your recommendation.
It's on. I think it's on Netflix.
It's all on the.
You can watch
on
it
the
for
things.
free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I don't think Netflix is free.
But, you know, do you go,
That's true.
I look for dyed hair. I do look for dyed hair. I'm sorry.
What, people that dye their hair?
On Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm sure he
yeah,
does
of course
dye
he
his hair.
does.
Yeah, but, you know, has it been done well? And, that, you know, if he can't get it right, who's going to get it right then?
Yeah, he's got the best in the world.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, the new Mission Impossible's great if you like action
He
movies.
takes his top off and does that volleyball sort of scene. And I'm not a big one for. I mean, I always think he's got a bit of an odd kind of
Yeah.
body, Tom Cruise. But I mean, you'd be happy with it,
He looks
if you were-
good.
his age, and
Yeah, he's like
parading around covered in baby oil. And
my age, when he 58, 55, kind of.
I think he might
Yeah.
be 60.
Probably 60.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Does he listen to this podcast?
Probably does. Him and Brad Pitt put on together.
They just sit around eating biscuits.
In that little cabin
Yeah,
near
he's
the
eating
pool.
a lot of biscuits.
So their wives can't find them near the beach, the pool cabin, or what was it called?
The
pool?
cabana.
Yeah, they're out there.
Apparently, there are junkie parties. The people buy the same. They find out what you're going to eat, and then at the same time you buy it.
Believe it.
They buy it at the same time. So it's kind of like
It's new Melrose Place.
Yeah.
When the episode drops, everyone gets together.
Well, I was thinking the other day as I was walking around, I was thinking it would be a good thing to do, like when
If
you had
you-
people over. No, it doesn't have to like be what we're doing, but just there's so many good chips now.
Yeah,
on the
blind
shelves,
test.
like
People do
crazy
blind
chip
tests.
flavors.
Yeah.
People should just do it every time you have people
Kids
around.
parties too. Perfect
Just,
for
yeah,
kids parties.
Yeah, play guess the flavor.
Yeah.
It's such a good game.
Well, my favourite chocolate biscuit is the TB snack
Oh yeah, the
bloody
TV
love
snack.
it.
Yeah, they're always better than you think.
They
Again,
do not disappoint.
because
have they got honey in them? I always think they've
you
got
know,
a taste
I
of
reckon
honey
they
to
might
them.
have a bit of honey. There's malt ones out now. But the thing I like about them is that the box seems to be endless,
It
bottomless.
does. I
Just keep
remember that as a
reaching,
kid.
reaching
You're
and
right.
reaching. No, I can't see any honey. It's golden syrup.
Oh,
That's
golden
what you're
syrup, that's the
tasting. Have one. Try
that's
one.
even
and
better
they're
than
little.
honey.
And they're you like.
Yeah, that's what I like. This is my
they're
point.
kind of a bit melty,
Something
though.
that, and then you go, what did you get? I got a. They're different shapes, aren't they?
Yeah. I got a star.
What's that? What did I get?
You might got a TV. What is that?
Is that a teddy bear? What is that?
Oh, there
a
seems to
baby.
be a fish, a star, a cross, and
Be a
a
cross,
flower.
Glenn.
Maybe is it a flower?
This one says
They are great.
Mini Moo Moo. I know where you
Missy Moo.
live. Missy Moo, sorry.
They are great. I do like them.
They are good.
You keep going back, and you can have 4 or 5. They're so good.
I love your
I like the packet.
nostalgia there, Dave,
Yeah, I love it. I love nostalgia.
because
So-
they would be very popular after school.
Yeah.
Suzanne Edwards always had them.
She was
She was,
posh.
she was the girl, that always got all the good things
Yeah.
that I went to school with.
And
We'd go
Kitty
around to
was a-
Suzanne Edwards' house and say she's got the TV snacks.
Kitty be a
we
lemon
never got-
cordial family. Lemon
Yeah.
cordial and
She had
yeah.
she had raspberry cordial. She didn't just have GI cordial. She had cooler.
What, more than one
love
flavour of
Cooler.
cordial? 'Cause
That was
Oh yeah,
I thought
cupboard
Bridget-
full.
Really?
Yep, at her house at Suzanne Edwards.
Lime.
Yeah,
Lime cordial.
I thought the standard issue for me would be one cordial in the thing.
What, 50-50? Remember 50-50?
Orange.
Orange.
What's 50-50?
50-50
I
was...
think it was orange lemon, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. That was, you always sort of would be disappointed when Mum got
Yeah.
50-50.
We only ever had lemon.
Yeah, it's very
Always lemon.
very much like Kieran's upbringing.
I had an incident as
lemon.
a child and I was put off.
You what?
Okay, I'll take you through it. It's pretty traumatic.
All right, here we go. Strap yourselves in. The Glenn's cordial incident.
This is true.
Put some triggering trauma music
Yeah,
on
put it as
Courtney.
trigger
I want you
music.
to, yeah, okay. So
Take
make
us
a
back.
place.
Take us back.
I
I feel like
back.
I'm Julia Zamiro show. Home return.
It's a hot afternoon, really hot.
Mm-hmm.
We go inside. We've been running around. Out, I don't know, climbing trees or riding bikes or something.
Old fashioned fun. No screens,
Oh.
kids.
Game Mrs. Evans, hi. How you going? Yeah, because you had to call her Mrs. Evans.
Of
or
course.
Yes.
Or whatever, Mrs. Evans. Can I have a cold drink, please? And she was heading out. And she said, there's some cordial in the fridge.
Oh, no.
And then everyone else was doing something. I grab a glass,
Oh no.
and we're not a cordial household.
Not your own sample.
I grabbed the cordial, poured it in,
Straight.
made a full
No.
glass of cordial, banged it halfway down, and went,
Oh my
what
God.
in the...
Oh my god.
So no water.
No water.
Glenn. What flavour? What colour?
Orange it was orange.
Oh,
So you had the density, you had the
Yeah.
thickness, you had
Oh,
the
that
shock.
would have been viscous.
Yeah. And I'm going, and maybe it was my first time, maybe I was so young, it might have been like my first time.
And did
I
you
remember-
think, oh no, I have to be polite and finish it?
That's
No
a
one
good-
stepped in and said you got to add water to that.
I think it all furried into the front room or something. I was sort of hanging around getting a drink, and I think I probably went and poured it down the sink.
Yeah. That's trauma.
Yeah.
It is trauma.
You're probably better off now that you've spoken about it.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm taking over your show, but we're talking about tasting things. I went to a party at my brother's place, and his new girlfriend's house. So you know when you go around, the two families come together.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
on show, like you're going, and she passed around biscuits with something on it that was repulsive.
Oh.
What, like
savoury biscuits?
like a
Or
liver
sweet
pate or
biscuits.
something that you never tasted
It was
before?
a biscuit with some. It might have been like a
Salami?
roll mop.
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
fish.
herring.
Were they Swedish or Danish?
A crouton on the top.
So a biscuit, a roll mop, and a
Yeah,
crouton.
something like that.
Very posh.
Anyway, so I bite into it.
Very drunk, I think she was.
It was something like that. It was it was fish and biscuit
It was disgusting.
and crouton. Crouton.
Put on, yeah, that little bit of bread.
So-
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. I go, I'm not eating this. I go straight to the toilet. I spit it out. My brother's girlfriend is a nurse.
Oh, God.
She goes to the toilet after me. She then runs out of the toilet, runs up to her mother, who's also a nurse. The mother turns around and said, "Glenn,
Oh, no.
you've had a strange movement in the toilet.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you all
They
right?"
did not.
I'm sure it's true. You've had a strange movement in the toilet.
Yeah,
Are you all
your
right?
stool is unusual.
And I went, "Oh no, I couldn't eat the
Oh, my God.
biscuit.
See,
And I
just spat it out.
spat it out."
So it's a double insult.
What had happened was,
Did you not check?
You
You
flushed.
flushed and walked.
yeah,
Oh, mate.
which is in your book,
You got it.
Gotta check.
488.
Especially if you're disposing of evidence, you got to check.
I will argue though, the fishy bit gone, the biscuit bit gone. You know what floated around?
Yeah, the crouton. 'Cause that's what they do for a job. They float in soup.
The crouton floated around.
That's their thing.
So not only did she thought my arsehole was shaped like a cube, that I could produce little square bits of bread. Is it
You
bread?
do wombat
Yeah,
poo.
yeah.
I can do wombat poo.
No, yeah, the squares.
That's what. So no, there's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with me.
Why
Wow.
would they think you'd done
Incredible.
a square poo? And why wouldn't they just leave it as your business? Like, even if you went in and went, "Oh, my God, Glenn did a weird square poo," I would tell everybody, but I wouldn't tell you.
Yeah, it's
Well, she
funny.
announced it to everyone, my
nurse.
mum and dad and everyone. I had
think
to, and
they
I had to
knew?
go in there and pick it out,
Did they?
And eat it.
but I didn't. I was
No,
smart.
You flushed it.
Put toilet paper on top. Of plastic.
Yeah, so you should have done it originally.
So
Can't believe you didn't check.
you know,
Oh, there's a lot of trauma coming out.
a lot
Yeah.
of trauma. Sorry, I don't mean to. But
No, that's
there's
funny.
just when we're tasting things, all this stuff is coming
Coming
to
back. It's coming back.
Yeah,
Well, Kitty, we need to.
it's a strong trigger.
Before we finish up, we need to have your favourite chocolate biscuit.
Yeah, okay. This is
need to-
Oh,
is
is this-
again.
There's
It's
a piece de resistance.
yeah.
Hey, what do you got?
It was a surprise to even me. I thought of it and I thought, I don't know if they
Wow.
even make them anymore.
So it's something retro. But we've already had the chocolate hobnob. Oh, not chocolate Wheaton. Oh, not chocolate teddy bear. Oh, yeah, these are great.
Chocolate scotchy.
They are great.
Yeah, I think this is what I was thinking.
I mean-
The other episode.
Scotch fingers were something my grandma always had.
Yeah, no
She'd
good.
have the Monte Carlos, but we'd eat all them, and so whatever we'd go over, there'd be no biscuits till shopping next week, and so you'd have to eat the Scotch fingers.
Weren't bad.
No, I enjoyed them, but once they put chocolate on the
Oh.
Scotch finger,
So good.
and I thought that's a dumb thing to do, and then I bought some. This is years ago when they first invented them, and I went, that is about the best biscuit.
So
yeah, no,
good.
I agree with you.
It is. It's got
Because you're
everything.
getting chocolate and you're getting that combination with that classy shortbread.
Classy. Yep.
Classy.
It's a good shortbread.
Classy.
It's classy.
And it's big. It's big in your
Yeah.
mouth,
It's big in your
Dave.
mouth. I love something big in my mouth.
It's a generous biscuit.
I could never eat a whole packet of biscuits, but I remember when these came out going, if I was, this would be the biscuit I would have
Yeah.
a whole packet of.
And I love that you get two biscuits, essentially, especially when you're a kid. You break it in half and
do
you
you
go, I've got
break
two
and
biscuits.
bite, or do you...
I break and bite.
Did you break this,
Yeah.
this then?
Mm.
Yeah.
See, now I'll demonstrate for you here, Glenn. I'm going to bite this.
Oh!
Just
Yeah,
dab my
drop the
tongue on
crumbs.
the edge. No crumbs now.
So then the Prime Minister comes over.
I mean, you might think I'm a bit weird if you've got to do it inside your mouth. Don't
Yeah,
go poke your
like a
tongue out of
dab.
your mouth. You
Try
know,
it
look
again.
weird. Oh, how good is that biscuit?
It's a great biscuit. The texture's really good. And the
It's
chocolate's good.
buttery.
Yeah, they're great.
It's actually not as crummy as the
no.
Monte Carlo. It does stick together very well. I might even finish it.
No, I finished
It's
mine.
against my rule.
Okay, let's work up to this. Is the Scotch finger on its own a dipping biscuit? It is?
Yeah, it would hold together.
It's a very
So-
good dipping biscuit.
Are they compromising
The structure.
Oh, I've got something called my throat. Are they taking away by putting chocolate on it?
Controversial. I will still dunk a chocolate biscuit.
Does it compromise the chocolate?
You got to be quicker with it because it will heat the chocolate up. But I mean, I will dunk a Tim Tam as well. You got to be quick, but I'll do it.
Tim Tams were always sold as a dunking biscuit.
What's the worst that can happen?
Well, Tim Tams always sold as the one where you bit the ends off and you sucked your coffee
never-
through.
Right.
That was their
That
thing.
repulses me.
That's no good.
Do you do-
Repulses you.
I mean, seriously.
I've done it, but I don't do it anymore. I'm a grown up.
And it's surely not that good. It's a gimmick.
It's a gimmick, and it just kind of dissolves the biscuit before you can eat it.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
mean,
problem with it.
Yeah,
No good.
You're making a big deal over nothing, effectively. They're trying to trump up dipping, and they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to make it a thing, and they did. You know, everyone
little
was
bit,
doing
yeah.
it. Yeah, for a while.
Yeah.
They sold a few units.
So you're saying Scotch finger with chocolate, no problem dipping.
No, just
Well,
you
that's
can't
good to
hold it in
know.
as
I wouldn't-
long
yeah.
as you can a regular Scotch finger because they'll take a lot. They'll take a big
Okay,
dunk.
give me it in beats. Okay, you can mime it. Okay, you've got the Scotch finger. Prime Minister is talking. Oh, by the way, would you dunk? Would you dunk with the Prime Minister?
I don't think I would dunk with the Prime Minister. I'd be annoyed about it because, especially if you served me a dunking biscuit. Like if you serve Monte Carlos, I possibly would dunk one of those with the Prime Minister.
What about the opposition leader?
Scotchy, what I'd do.
Or a premier? What about a premier?
The state premier.
Mayor.
Yeah, mayor.
No,
Yeah,
anything goes to the mayor.
Local member.
Here's my compromise. Here's what I would do. Prime Minister, if it was one of these biscuits, I would bite it and then take a sip of my tea and always try and dunk in my mouth.
Oh, wow.
Do an
Yeah.
in-mouth
So
dunking.
you're getting it while you're
Yeah.
getting it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Almost an in-mouth dunking.
I get it.
And what's your? So if you were dunking, no Prime Minister.
Yep.
Home Alone.
Yep.
Give me the beats of it going in. How long it goes in for?
Yeah.
Would it be a
okay.
count of three? Count of two?
No,
count of
no.
one?
I
Just
think
do it.
I think
Do it
I'd
me in
probably do
Casco.
I'd probably do a one and out for a plane. That
One
was
and
One and
out.
But it's
yeah.
just, it doesn't have to be quick with a Scotch finger because you've got a lot there.
Yeah.
But with a chocolate one, I'd be in and out. In and out, not one and out. So it's probably
But you're not leaving it in there. Because the question for me is, if you leave it in for a beat, are you asking for trouble? So I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
In, beat, out.
Oh.
that's almost too long. I think
Yeah.
that's possibly more
For a
standard.
teddy bear would fall off, wouldn't it? Would it
Yeah.
I tell you, I think teddy bear would be in, out.
Fine. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
This would be a teddy bear falling off the legs. In, 2, 3,
Oh, that's gone.
4.
You've got nothing left. All you've got is feet
It's
in your
gone.
hand.
Yeah. It's just got fat,
Yeah.
and Teddy goes down to the bottom of the cup of tea, spoils the cup of tea,
Yep,
spoils the
wrecks
biscuit,
everything.
and you're in trouble.
With
Well-
these, though, what I would do, it's a different style of dunking, I think. I think it's what you said, where you have to hold the biscuit vertical.
Yep.
Because then I think the dunking almost continues as the tea sort of
Yeah.
soaks into
Yes.
it a bit. So you just got to that and then pause for a bit before you put it in. Let that tea soak in.
Yep.
But yeah. So
And,
it's
and one other question.
good biscuit.
Yep.
So when the thing is opened,
Yeah.
so I've taken the whole biscuit tray
Taking
out
the tray out.
of the plastic. Mm-hmm. Do you then have to go to a jar, or can you?
Put it back in.
Because I have trouble with this. See how I can't get it in?
Yeah.
Pause
I'm
back
trying
in.
to get the tray
Well-
with the biscuits.
They'll
My
go
question to you
stale.
would be, why did you
Why
take
did you
it
pull
the
it
whole
right
way out?
Yeah. Well, no, you're right.
Because I'd watch you do that and go, oh, I'm not going to be able to shove that back in now.
If you're offering them around, you would maybe pull them all the way out.
Or you put them on a plate, Dave.
Yeah, put them on the plate.
Yeah.
Especially
do
if the Prime Minister's here.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, who's here? Is it my jailer or is it the Prime Minister?
If you're in jail and you went for because the other episode we talked
biscuits in
about
jail?
Yeah, jail.
You get biscuits in jail?
if you're being executed, yes.
You can buy them in the canteen there. You can buy biscuits.
In the canteen?
At commissary?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, absolutely.
Because I reckon if you were being, I think you in the last episode you talked about you being executed. Is this the presentation? Is that the presentation?
On death row?
Yeah.
No, I think they
You get a
give you
plate.
China.
Oh,
It's a prison.
Well, a tin? Enamel?
Yeah, I don't
Enamel?
know. China, you could smash
I
and use
reckon
a
they
knife.
would probably
That's
pull
Yeah.
them out of the pack and use the plastic pack as
I
some sort of
reckon.
presentation and give you a cup of tea, probably with a bag in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I would
with bag in.
I would suspect that the
I'm trying to be
I
give
think
you reality.
if that's my last meal, I always think they'd put a bit of effort into the last meal. I don't think they'd serve me up a plastic container full of broken biscuits.
and there'd be a few biscuits missing because the guards would have had a few for sure.
Well, I'll tell you this
sure.
much. If they gave me these for my afternoon tea and everyone's about to watch me die, guess what? No one's getting any leftovers. I will eat that whole
you'd
packet.
eat the
Oh,
whole
wow.
packet.
No problem. Because I'm not going to be sick later because I'm dead.
Imagine
I
the
will eat
anticipation
that
of the
whole packet.
guards going, she's not going to,
Yeah.
she's eating them
and
all.
I might even do that. I might go, I'm nearly finished.
They'd be so pissed off with you.
Again, I would just keep going.
They'd kill you twice.
When is this going to happen? Like, she's got to finish the freaking whole packet.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Gary,
get
go
on
get
with it,
another
Kitty.
packet.
Come on, get
another
on with
packet.
it. You're funny on stage, but you're not funny now. I don't find you funny at all.
Oh, God.
At all.
Well, Glenn, thanks for coming on.
Sorry if I
thanks
went on
so
a
much,
bit.
I know, that's what we
But
like.
you triggered me hugely.
I don't feel that sick either, which is good.
Oh, I do.
No.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know what it is, Dave? We didn't
chips.
mix mediums. Usually we're
True.
going from
Chips,
sweet and
lollies.
salty
You're
and then
used
back
to
to
it.
lollies. And
You're feeling a bit
I was
ill?
going to go home for dinner, and now I'm
you took
done.
big bites, mate.
You're going to have dinner. What's
Big
Yeah,
bites.
but you just let me do it. You didn't say
what's
at
for
the
dinner?
start.
Is your favourite chicken
You
risotto
should-
or what's for dinner?
Oh,
What do
did you
reckon?
not eat first?
You know, well, you
I
always
had a
got
little bit, but I
What-
said I'd
what
have
You've
was
got
it?
to put something. You've got to put something in there lining
I
stomach.
can't now.
What was it? What'd you
No,
have?
beforehand.
What'd you have?
Green curry.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I
But
didn't have
now-
time. I made my soup, but I haven't had it yet.
See, this is another question.
Yeah.
Can you now go back to your
Savoury.
You can't have soup after that.
Well, I feel like I have to because I haven't had anything nourishing.
You-
So if I
yeah.
go to bed with just that swimming around, I need to put some nourishing food on top of it.
Mm.
I'll just have a small bowl. I won't have as much as I would normally have.
And you won't be burping in bed or anything.
I'll feel better having real food rather than just
Biscuits.
Got no room,
Biscuits.
we've got no room left.
Oh.
And look at that big tray there.
the spittoon.
Wow. You are obliged to send photograph. Do you send a photograph of that?
Oh, I can. You want me to take a photo?
I think your people need to see.
What we go through.
Well, I'm not going to say.
Well, sometimes when we, empty chips and everything else in there, it looks like a really disgusting scroggin.
Yeah.
Is that the word you use?
Yeah,
here?
scroggin.
Scroggin. That's,
Yeah.
that's
Looks like someone made a really gross
Yeah, I
scroggin.
think I mix. Hiking mix. What's it called?
Trail mix.
Trail mix.
You know what that reminds me of? When I was a kid, oh, God, your older listeners will go back. You used to be able to go downstairs at Myers and buy broken biscuits.
Oh, you
yes, you
did.
could. I remember that.
Yes.
That wasn't that long ago.
Half a pound of broken biscuits.
It wasn't that long ago.
Well, you are old. You are. Because that's
Well, I think it's because that's
half
what
a
my mum
pound.
used to say.
Half a pound.
Half a
I think
pound
it's
of
because my
broken
mum would measure it
biscuits.
in pounds still. She'd say half a pound of broken,
I used to
broken
get
biscuits.
I used to get broken Kit Kats.
Oh, yum.
What?
You
Where
could buy
did
them,
you
couldn't
get
you?
broken Kit Kats?
Oh, they had broken chocolate biscuits. They had broken Kit Kats. They had broken.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and I'd get a bag of broken Kit Kats.
Now,
Oh, they would
why aren't
last
they
me.
selling broken Kit Kats? Because
Yeah.
you don't know it's broken till you open it.
Exactly.
That was foolish.
Well, thanks for coming on, Glenn. It's been a journey.
I don't want to stop. I'm celebrating.
You're welcome back anytime.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Yeah, no, you get reviews.
We'll get you
Don't
back.
have to-
We'll
goes
get you
on a
back
bit.
for.
Goes on a bit.
Are you into
Makes it about
salty
himself.
snacks?
No.
You
Oh,
like the
you're not?
chips?
Okay.
This is perfect for me.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
will you
sweet.
do cake?
Yeah, we should do
Oh
cake.
yeah. Have you tried Mr. Kipling's?
No.
No.
Okay.
Well,
Because I did
Kitty,
buy those too.
Kitty, when we did the show together, she told me about a cake that she got locally and said it was the best cake she'd more or less ever had. And I went and got it, and it was the best cake
Was
I've
that the
ever
apple
had.
cake? Was it the apple cake
was it
from Albert Park Deli?
Hummingbird? No. Was it apple? Was it honey? I think it was apple at,
Thought it
at
was
that
the
shop
apple-
round there.
Yeah, Albert Park Deli apple cake.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
the layers
I
of
would
the
put
apple.
that at the top
Yes.
shelf, and I'd say bring contenders on because it's not knocking that baby off the
And
top.
that with some nice tart yogurt. Delicious.
You should all bring a cake next time. We'll bring a cake. Let's have a cake off.
Yeah, cake off would be good.
Best cake off.
Yeah.
Oh, is that on your agenda?
Yeah, we always wanted to do cake.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we always talked about it. Anyway, look, thanks for listening, everyone. We've got to go.
Okay. Got to go home.
Thanks, Glenn.
Thanks, Glenn. It's
Oh,
been a
I
treat.
feel very honoured.
It's been a
you know,
treat.
I've heard the show, obviously, and now I'm in the inner sanctum.
Yeah.
And I've been saying since we started we have to get you on.
Glenn on the biscuit episode.
Biscuit episode.
never
oh,
found-
I never. You can take the Belveders home.
Yeah, take the Belveders.
I didn't make you eat the Belveders.
I've never found either of you funny ever. So I'm off to yoga.